Good morning, everybody. Got the Starbucks coffee today from downstairs. Hope you got your favorite beverage, and thank you for joining me for Coffee with Alain. If you're watching a replay, thank you as well. Today, I'm going to talk a little bit about Vegas, a little bit about SHOT Show, and a little bit about screwing the commute. And you'll see what I'm talking about there in a second. Hope you are having a fantastic Tuesday. I'm enjoying it down here in Las Vegas. Yesterday, got the table and the booth and everything set up for Reflex Protect. You can see I'm wearing a Reflex Protect shirt. It's backwards on the screen. I'm wearing the Reflex Protect shirt today because I'm going to be heading over there. I'm going to be at the table most of today. Good morning, Robin. Thank you for being here. And going to have a good time at the table. And I'll be at the table most of the week, different times. Once in a while, I'll be out running around. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to be attending a dinner I'm going to be attending a breakfast with the governor of Montana. Governor Gianforte is here and having a breakfast, and some of us Montanans are going to be joining him for that breakfast. So I'll be doing that in the morning, but tomorrow in the afternoon, I'll be doing a book signing because we're going to be giving away some of my books, Survive a Shooting. So that'll sort of be fun. And the whole show is going to be, a great time. And Vegas is fun. We walked around last night, saw some sights. They have a lot of different things in the different hotels. If you look at some of the pictures on my Facebook page, you'll see for the Chinese New Year, the Year of the Rabbit. And so we, took a lot of pictures, and there's some really neat and, beautiful displays at different hotels and stuff. So it's sort of cool to see some of those and walk around. Tonight, we're going to have dinner as a team. Did buy tickets for a show for Thursday. Tell you more about that later. But, we're looking forward to my wife and I going to go to that show. We didn't think it was going on this week, but it is. And so we were able to get some tickets. So that was really cool. So, yeah, Vegas is fun. SHOT Show is going to be great. I'm going to do some live broadcasting at times throughout the SHOT. I don't know just when. Some may be from the Reflex Protect booth. Some may be walking around SHOT, different things. Those probably won't be on the YouTube channel. Those probably only going to be on the Facebook channels, that when I do the Facebook's lives. And I might do it on this channel and the Reflex Protect Facebook channels and just do some live from SHOT. So if you're watching this on LinkedIn or YouTube, I might not have the SHOT lives there. But going to do that just to see, what happens and what's going on, just to share some of the SHOT Show with folks. So that should be cool. Now, I want to talk a little bit about what's this screw the commute stuff, right? Eric says, howdy from Columbus, Ohio. Good morning, Eric. Screw the commute. Screw the commute is a thing by a buddy of mine, Tom Antion. Tom and I have known each other since the 1990s, so we go way back. You've heard we talked about him before, and I've been down to his retreat center in Virginia. I helped him teach a brutal self-defense course, a number of years ago that we did down there. And great guy. He's been a mentor and a friend of mine for many years. And what he likes to say, and Eric says, good morning, great. His whole philosophy is screw the commute because he doesn't like to travel. So he has literally made millions from his living room and his home office. He's been in the internet. He was a professional speaker and used to travel and speak a lot. But then he started training speakers, and then he's got into internet marketing when it was just first starting. And he's made millions throughout the years through internet marketing and teaching others how to do things. And, he's helped me a lot with some of the things that I've done. And so the Screw the Commute Summit, he has like 20 different speakers. I'm one of them, talking about things that we do from our homes, to generate income. I'm talking about membership sites. I'm talking about the, podcasting and daily Facebook live show and things like that to, gain an audience, hopefully sell a thing here or two, because every once in a while I want you to buy my book or buy a course or book a course, something. So, different things that we do for our businesses, from our home offices, from our bedrooms, from our living rooms, wherever your home office might be. So that's what the Screw the Commute Summit is. I'm going to put a link under this video. I have other links around my social media pages, so it's pretty easy to find. You can sign up for free. It's next week. You can sign up. You can watch the stuff for free next week. If you choose to, you can also buy to download and have those recordings for forever, because they'll only be up for a short time next week during the summit. But there is an option to purchase those. All 20 of them. You'll have all of those as resources to help you in your online business. So that's what the Screw the Commute stuff is about. And you can check the links that I'm going to be posting to find out more about it and register. Like I said, you can register and watch them next week for free. So why not get some information and watch the speakers that, have things that are relative to what you're doing with your business. So that's the Screw the Commute. Go back to the SHOT Show a little bit. The SHOT Show, for those that aren't familiar with it, it is one of the biggest shows for sporting goods, hunting, tactical. I mean, if you're a manufacturer of firearms, knives, defensive sprays, tactical gear, outdoor gear, you're here. It is huge. I think, in the past, they've had like 60,000 people. And it's not just and that's not just 60,000 people walking off the street to get in, because you don't get in just walking off the street. You have to be registered, and you sort of have to have a reason to be there. You have to be in the industry to be there, and to get a badge. And you're only allowed access when you have the badge. And so, and you can pick up your badges all over the place. It's funny because at the airport, they have a room where you can pick up your badges. So, when I came in, got my bags right there by the baggage carousels, there was a place you could pick up your SHOT Show badge. But all the hotels have it, or if you can go over to the main SHOT Show and pick up your badge there. But, I picked up mine at the airport just because it was easy, so we'd have it. I'm going to say good morning to Lana. Good morning. Screw the Commute for everyone with the Screw the Commute is mainly for people with home businesses, online businesses, those kind of things, because Tom's whole thing is about, I don't like to drive to an office back and forth. I like to do stuff from home. So most of everything is geared toward online businesses, those kind of things, to grow those kind of businesses. So I know your daughter doing stuff. Some of the stuff on that might be relevant to what she's doing, because she's growing an online presence and an influencer in a certain area for some of the things she's doing. So, I mean, go to the link and check out all the speakers and see if what they're speaking about, resonates with her and could help her. And then she might want to sign up to check it out. And like I said, if she watches it next week, it's free. So, I mean, nothing to lose for doing that. And if she really likes this stuff, she could purchase it to have those resources if they're going to help her. Yep. Sounds good. Yeah. So I think, that could help your daughters with what they're doing with some of the online stuff. Super. Back to the SHOT Show. Okay. So, the SHOT Show, one of the biggest in the world. I mean, there are a couple other really huge shows out there too for this industry, but this is one of the biggest, and anybody and everybody in those areas are here. And so, I'm looking forward, getting to see Michael Janich. He's usually down here with Spyderco Knives. And, the last couple SHOT Shows, got to say hi to him. I met Michael Janich way back in the 90s. I knew of him first because I was a Paladin reader, and I knew of his products from Paladin Press. But then he was also the Paladin Press video production manager for a number of years. And so the first two videos that I did with Paladin Press, Michael Janich was the producer of those and was there and doing the filming and with his crew and all of that. And so it's always great to get to see him and say hi. You want to know something about knives, he is a wealth of information. Hoping to see good friend Rich Nance. I've worked with projects with him before. Great guy. If you're into firearms, you've probably seen his articles or videos and stuff, out there. Wealth of knowledge as well. And it's always fun to hook up with him here at the SHOT Show. we first met when he was doing some filming in Missoula, Montana, of all places. And we knew each other through Paladin because we're both Paladin authors. And, he called me up and said, Alan, I'm going to be filming in Missoula, your hometown. You want to come over and help? And, I went and helped him with some of the filming that they were doing. And, it's just a great guy. And it's always good to hook up with him. And we'll see who else, I meet here this, week. It's always an interesting week. And there's just so many people. Like I was saying earlier, in the past, they've had about 60,000 people, and I don't know what attendance will be this year. Last year was a little bit down because of COVID. The year before that was canceled because of COVID. So this year, I'm expecting it to be bigger and better just because everybody's, done with the COVID stuff, and it's going to be a huge show and a lot of fun. And so I will do some Facebook Live stuff from the show, give you a taste of what some of it's like, and just depending on what I'm doing and what's going on over there. So that's sort of what I wanted to talk about this morning, is just a little bit about Vegas, a little bit about the SHOT Show, a little bit about the Screw the Commute Summit, and I'm posting links all over the place for that, just so you can check that out. But I'll give a little safety tip, because I always like to give a safety tip. It's walking around last night, and, I'll tell you, if you're in a place like this, if you are staying at one of the major hotels, I'm here in a 5-star hotel, and Vidara. They got the Bellagio looking out my window, and there's a hallway right down from here, so I can get over to the Bellagio without going outside. We got the Cosmopolitan right next door, and I got the area right across the thing, so I can go outside for just a couple minutes. I can be in the area and cut through the area to be on the Strip, or the Bellagio to be on the Strip. I mean, if you're staying in these different places, these really nice hotels, and you're staying where the public is, you're in the malls, you're in the nice restaurants, you're on the Strip where it's pretty crowded, you're going to be pretty safe. Okay. I still want you to be paying attention, and be careful. Don't let people in your space. I mean, we're going to pay attention. We're going to have our boundaries and different things, just like always. But if you're staying in these main hotels, these big, nice hotels, in the shopping malls and the nice restaurants and stuff, the likelihood of something happen is really, really, really low. Where you don't want to go is you don't want to go out to some of the bad neighborhoods where some of the bad stuff goes on. Okay. And if you don't know where those are in Vegas or the locations you're at, ask people, ask the locals, ask them where you don't want to go. They'll let you know. Okay. So we can get out and enjoy things. We can enjoy traveling, and it is safe. I wouldn't worry about my wife walking through one of these 5-star hotels and doing shopping at Gucci and Rolex and all these high-end stores that have security guys all over the place. She's going to be okay. Nobody's going to mug her or something in these nice shops or in these, really nice places. Now, would I want her to go to other places of Vegas walking around by herself? Heck no, right? I shouldn't even be doing that, let alone her, right? So that's your little safety tip. Stay with the public, the nice places where they got security and lights and everything, and you're going to be safe. The likelihood of something happening in those areas is very minimal, and you still keep your awareness. That's just a given, but stay in those areas and you can be safe. You can enjoy and have a fantastic time. And that's what this is all about, right? Enjoying life safely. So until tomorrow, take care, stay safe, and, look for me on the SHOT Lives, because I will do at least one today, and, probably another one tomorrow and Thursday, just depending on what's going on with the SHOT Show. I will be doing some lives on Facebook only. So we will see you on those. Take care, everybody. And Eric said, thank you. You're welcome, Eric. Appreciate you being here. Everybody have a fantastic day.